You got thrown off.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It happens, doesn't it?
That's right.
There are people that can tell you, girl, you shouldn't go down there. You don't need to take that class. Ain't nobody in your family ever did what you trying to do that for. What voice are you going to listen to? I want to talk to you right now about self-worth, self-confidence, and becoming a positive you. I want to give you 9 keys to developing those principles in your life that you can be positive. I don't like hanging around negative people. I just don't. I can't handle it. So if someone is negative around me, I'm like, you know what, boo, you be all right. You don't need me around you. So I want to give you 9 principles. Number 1, you were created for success. Do you think for one moment that God created you and said, this one is going to be successful, that one's going to fail. I want this one to fail, but this one's going to come. No. You were created not to live a mediocre life. I really thank God for Shaquita, Michelle, Dr. Glasgow, because you all brought me down here. And it shows me that you're all about your Father's business. It does. Come on, give me something. They're doing something positive because they know why they were created. They could have went to that media school and did everything else, and she could have decided, well, I'm not going to be on the radio. I'm just going to be on the walkie-talkie. I'm going to be on the big rig, and I'm going to go be a road dog going up with a, breaker, niner. But she said, no, I want to impact lives. They want to impact lives. So that first key, you got to know why you were created. You were created, Dr. Bernard, for success. You touched me. You gave me a drive to keep going, even if I have to cry in the midst of it. I sat there for the longest and said, I ain't going to cry. You know, I'm talking to myself. No, I'm not going to cry. And I just feel it was well enough. What portion of your life are you willing to say, I have to succeed? See, somebody else may look at you and say, I love the way you got that eyeshadow going on. Can you teach me how to do that? And when you do that, somebody else may have a dream or aspiration to become a makeup artist, such as Valentina. So that's the first key. The second key is that you have a purpose, and God has a plan. You have a purpose that God has created you. He just didn't put you down here to fall, to walk around this earth and say, why is there? Which way I'm going to go? What am I going to do? There's success down on the inside. So in that plan, you have to realize that in that plan, there's a place for you. There's a place for you. There's a place for you. There's a place. You're already walking in your place. I enjoy the testimony, how you would tell your son's friends, come on over here and eat. You made a place for them. You did exactly what Jesus said, is to feed the hungry. What is your appetite in your place? Where is your place? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's where you search down on the inside of you. Search deep. Find out what it is. Yeah, we get to the point, I know many people go to school and go to college and they change their major from this, they change their major from that. You got people there in Avon one moment and then they're doing Amway another time and then they're going to do Mary Kay another time and you got somebody else doing something else. What do you really want to do? You have to narrow it down. God says it that He will perfect those things which concern you. Does your money concern you? Come on, talk back to me. Does your health concern you? Does your family and relationship concern you? Find out where God has you placed in this society. He says this, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. It is a good plan. A plan that will prosper you, to give you a hope and a future.
Yes.
I love the first three words, for I know. For I know. That's Bill Withers. Bill Withers got that from God. Y'all know it? Ain't no sunshine when she comes. I know, 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 I know. Yes, God said, I know. Every time you think, God, I can't pay my bill. God says, I know. Well, God, I don't have enough money to go to every retreat. God said, I know. God, I really want to go and buy the dress. I know. God, he ain't treating me right. God, no, I know. God, I want to be bumped. God says, I know. God, my hair's small. God says, I know. I want to take a ride. God says, I know. He has a plan. So number 3, when you walk in that plan, God said, Dr. Bernard, write the book. Valentino, write the book. He knows. So that was number 3. Number 4, know your value and your worth. If you think that you're only worth Kmart, put it in the layaway. Kmart got layaway, y'all. Y'all got Kmart's up here? If you think that's what you're worth, but if you think you're worth more than Kmart, believe it, see it, visualize it, get it down in your spirit. There was a time in my life, man, I was so broke, when I went past the bank or credit union, the alarms went off. They thought I coming in to rob them. That's how broke I was. But I had to see myself being worth the greatness. If it was something that I really wanted, I said, God, just bless me. Just bless me. Over 98% of the things that I have in my life, God sent somebody to bless me. He is no respecter of person. He really isn't. I have fallen in love with all you this weekend. Your personalities, your smile, your conversations, your professionalism. It's been wonderful. But why do you act the way you act? Because you say, I am worth it. You're here because you are worth it. Not because I had nothing else to do anyway. I'm just going on to discover the new who.
Yeah.
Discovering the new you. Look at your neighbor and say, you're worth it.
Worth it.
Then the next one. Validate yourself and others. Validate yourself. Sometimes you just got to give yourself, you did a good job.
That's right.
Why do you always wait for somebody else to come and pat you on the back and say, oh, you really did good. Oh, you look good. Brothers, when y'all get dressed up in the mirror, this brother came out sharper than a nail on a fish hook. Then Valentino comes out with a name on the back of his jacket. And I said, look at these men of God. You all exemplified who God says in a young man. So that older people like myself, Dr. Glasgow, we look at you young people, we see the worth. We see the value in you. It makes me appreciate you. It makes me appreciate your brown skin and your hazel eyes. It makes me appreciate that when I go home, I'm going to find me some diamonds and put 2 on the side of my eye. I learned something this weekend. It makes me understand how important it is to get other young people focused into business. That value helped me to see in you that you